High School. This is Mark Heckler here alongside with my partner, Brian Greg Moser. We would like to thank Kings High School for hosting tonight's game. Tonight we bring you the Ohio High School State Tournament District Semifinal match between the Loveland Tigers and the Mason Comets. Both teams survived their first round games and have advanced to play each other for the second time this year. In the first game, Mason was able to hold off for a 1-0 victory at Loveland. It was a hard-fought battle, and for both sides. And Greg, I'm going on a limb tonight and saying it's going to be just as close tonight.
Well, Mark, it's wet. It's been raining here for about an hour. It's supposed to rain for the rest of the evening. It's one of these games where you just throw out the records. And I was talking to somebody earlier today. This is the UNC versus Duke rivalry now. These teams just go at it. They're always close games. Loveland's looking for the revenge from last year where Mason took them into PKs and was able to pull it out. Mason won, like you said earlier this year, so they're looking for blood. And it's going to be a great game, a great high school game. Two really good teams here in this was the sectional finals, right? So
that is correct.
Yep. So, we're getting ready to go. Unfortunately, we don't have a clock. It's going to be kept on the field because they're having some problems here at Kings. So we'll try to keep you posted on the times as well as we get kicked off.
So Mason is kicking off the ball. They will be heading to the south side of the stadium. Again, the temperature is around, I don't know, 65-ish degrees. So not horribly cold. But we do have that little bit of a drizzle and probably before the game's ending, a downpour or two.
Right, and it's pretty breezy out there. And I don't know, I think that flag is caught at the bottom, but it looks like it's blowing pretty hard down there. So both teams will spend some time here to settle in. And
Loveland at the attack right now, down the right side of the field.
It's Caitlin Andrews on the side and cleared out by Mason. So many players to watch in this game, one of them being Caitlin Andrews for Loveland. So fast, one of the fastest players that we've seen from Mason this year.
Looking at the foul there, it looked like she just got up over her shoulder a little bit there. With that call, I'm guessing it's going to be a tightly called match tonight. Don't want to lose control or, want the players to go out there and win the game based on skill, not because of the referee.
And Mason gets the throw. Mark, there's so many players to watch in this one. Offensively and defensively, both keepers have allowed just 6 goals all season. Just a really good defense on both ends, and the keepers are solid. So you got Eva Dudek for Loveland, who's only a sophomore, and then Bethany Mosier in goal for the Comets, who was the one that stopped Loveland last year on PKs.
Right, we gotta like the experience that we have back in the net on the Mason side. Mason taking it down the right-hand side. That's
Mason's gonna get a corner. So that's Shannon Krogan.
Shannon Krogan taking the ball in. Nice cut in.
Corner kick for Mason.
That was Maria Bashadoust on defense, clearing the ball out for Loveland.
So Loveland probably has a little bit of the advantage when it comes to set plays. They really try hard and practice those a lot. We'll see if Mason can flip the coin on him.
That was a good header right there.
That almost looked like it went in.
Goal kick for Loveland.
There on the corner kick. Great ball in.
That was Maddie Baird and with the corner. Oof.
Just over the crossbar. Goal kick. Loveland. Out towards about almost midfield, battling for the ball right here. Loveland takes takes control in their defensive half. Knock it out wide. Keeping possession on their defensive half so far. Corey Hopkins stepping in and winning that ball. Be a Loveland throw in off the deflection.
Such a tight game the first time these two teams played. Early mid-September. Mason was able to get a goal in. Loveland had 10 corners during their game, but could not get it through the Mason defense. So a lot of speed from Loveland. I think one of the things that I've observed over the last month is how the young Mason team has really started to come together. They have a young junior and sophomore group and a freshman that's been able to really turn things up over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I agree. And at this stage of the game, Greg, those sophomores and freshmen are now, juniors and sophomores. So they've earned their right, and they're in tournament play now. And they still have a nice core of seniors that'll give them that stability. And similar with Loveland, looking over their spread, over their roster, a lot of young kids, a lot of sophomores, a couple freshmen and juniors, and a few seniors.
A foul, looks like on Mason.
Offsides.
Or offsides. Murray Bashadowski with the kick for Loveland.
So early on, I think both teams are kind of knocking the ball around, kind of testing each other, see what's going to work, what's not going to work. Probably working off those nerves from the anticipation of the game over the last couple of days. The game kind of starting off a little back and forth here as the ball rolls over the end line for a Mason goal kick.
So Mason played Coleraine last Thursday,
Goal kick,
6-0 win, and really took it to Coleraine early and often. Loveland had Talawanda. I believe it was, I don't have it in front of me, I believe it was 3-0. Talawanda had a pretty good record, but not able to keep up with Loveland. So both teams advancing with fairly easy wins. Caitlin Andrews here takes it wide, and it stays in, and it's a Loveland throw.
I believe, I'm going to guess here, but this will probably a long throw in. Maybe not. She throws it down the line.
Yeah, so they have the wind behind them here in the first half too. Here's the first shot coming in. That's
looks like there was a foul called as the ball went in the net. Bethany didn't really.
Bethany Mosher with absolutely no reaction on that one.
I'm guessing she knew there was a foul called there.
There was the foul. Okay. Unfortunately, we're huddled up here, Mark, in the press box.
It is.
In the rain.
Yeah, it's terrible being sheltered by the rain,
Yeah.
but we are a little far removed from the field, so it's a little harder to see the
Pretty
players.
much back in Mason.
Right. Looks like it'll be a Loveland throw-in. I'm guessing this will be a long throw-in from the outside, similar to a corner kick. A great weapon for Loveland. Ball's put in the box, skipped off ahead, bouncing around.
Cleared out by Mason.
Cleared out by Mason, coming out to the near side of the field, down the line. Loveland puts it right back into attack, and it looks like it's going to take a look at that throw
Here's
in.
the throw in.
Looked like it's
Almost
saved by
handball.
Bethany.
Colin Comets able to clear it out right there. Back to live action. Comets with the throw in here at midfield. Oh, no, it's a penalty.
Right about midfield.
Megan Ripson with the kick.
Megan puts it high up into the, just
caught-
shy of the box.
Caught
Headed
up in that
on.
wind a little bit. Amelia
Mason.
Guerin with the clear and back into the box. Or Mason. And now taken from Loveland. Janice Searles with the ball. Takes it wide. Shannon Krogan back to the middle.
Intercepted by Loveland. Again, we're kind of going back and forth here. Everybody trying to feel each other out. And again, I think that adrenaline is working, and they're just, a little playing at a high pace of play. And we'll see. I think we'll see that calm down here as the half goes on.
Looks like the rain stopped.
It's
At
kind of
least
hard to
slowed
say.
down. Yeah, I know.
The glass is looks like it's constantly raining through the glass.
Okay, we tried to open up the windows here, blowing the door.
We have confirmation on the field that it's a light drizzle on the field, but at this point, I don't think it's affecting the players that much. Again, the temperature is warm, so that's not really a factor in this game.
I don't know if either team's probably played in the rain. I mean, we've been dry for 6 weeks. I don't think we've had a.
I don't think we
Mason,
had Mason did not have a game in the rain this year. So. And I'm sure Loveland, if they did, it was maybe one. Looks like we have a Loveland throw in. I think they're positioning in for a long throw. Headed up. Bethany comes out, punches it, and partially cleared by Mason. Headed back in. Mason is able to clear it out to about the 25 and further up. Loveland regains control about midfield and is pushing it forward.
It's number 13, Lauren Donovan with the ball for Loveland. Takes it wide, Caitlin Andrews sends it in. Bethany Mosier tips it out. Shannon Krogan clears it for the Comets.
So we're not positive or not, but we hear that there might be some technical difficulty and it's not live streaming at this point. So hopefully hang in there and that'll be fixed, or you guys will get to watch this after the fact.
If you're not watching us live, then
You're not watching
you're
us
not watching
live.
us. Comets take the ball through the middle. Cleared out, and Comets will get the throw. Some Comet fans making it out tonight. A handful here in the rain. Nicole Onweller with a throw in for the Comets. Cleared back out.
Back to Nicole, who puts it across, knocked down by Loveland. Again,
It's
control.
Leah Goad with the clear.
Mason regains control, looking to pass it up the field. Intercepted by
Maria Bashdoust.
Baldry.
Maria with the throw. Big throw, catches that wind, and it's going to go out for a corner kick for the Comets.
Or a goal kick.
Or a goal kick. One of those.
We would love it. We would love it.
What a corner kick
That would be
from 110 yards.
120-yard penalty.
Not today in the wind.
That's all right. Great.
So Bethany Mosier with the goal kick here.
Skipped on up the field or about midfield. A little scramble for the ball. Mason looks to regain the possession, knocks it right back to Loveland.
Number 13, Lauren Donovan with the pass out to Caitlin Andrews. Caitlin works her way through. Always dangerous right here. Comets able to clear it out, but here comes one coming in.
That's a dangerous ball. That was knocked just wide.
Goal kick for
I think
Mason.
that was Lauren Donovan again. Just wide.
So Loveland having a few opportunities here early.
It's a little bit of a problem that Mason had last time against Loveland was getting beat on the corners.
Maddie Bear picks up the ball.
Maddie Bear
about
dumps
midfield.
it. It's Claire Massey with the clear. Comets take the ball with the throw.
Tori Hopton there, just past midfield, going to throw the ball in. Mason clears. Again, a little bit of a tennis match here, back and
Right.
forth.
Not really trying to find anybody's feet, just clearing the ball out.
Loveland down the right-hand side of the field. Caitlin Heckler on defense.
Good stop by Mason right there.
Speed. Caitlin Heckler dribbling up, knocks it forward.
Mason just clears it out. It's Claire Massey with the ball right now for Loveland. And Mason's going to get the throw.
And that would be the first time I saw the weather play a factor in this game. The ball skipped right over her foot. On a day that's not raining and wet, that doesn't happen, I think.
Maria Bashadist with the throw. Lauren Donovan kicks it wide.
Loveland bring it across midfield, knock it in, and Mason clears out. Maddie Bear chases it down. Putting pressure on, and Loveland clears it out right at midfield. Looks like a Mason throw, and we're going to have some subs coming in. Number 17, Erin Hummel.
Number 1, Ella Madden. And number 4, Riley Curl in defense. Not in defense. She's up top.
She's played.
Loveland going to get the throw.
Throw it deep in the quarter. Loveland maintains possession, looking to cross it here. And shut down by Mason, but earns their first corner kick of the game.
So that's, again, the speed of Caitlin Andrews. Comets do a good job of defending it and making sure that nothing gets put across the middle.
Corner kick, Loveland.
So Loveland, again, very good at their set plays. So
Maria
we'll see.
Bashadist with the corner.
We'll see how they do on this and how Mason can defend. Ball's put in about the 12-yard line. Headed down.
Just wide. Oof. I think that was Claire Massey in the middle there.
Just skipped
The
off,
header.
skipped off of her head, almost in the left bottom
There's a
left.
Goal
replay.
kick for Mason.
Yep, left her open. Yeah, that was, pretty sure that was Claire Massey. So Bethany Mosier here with the, once we get some subs in for Loveland.
Looks like, can't quite read her number there. 8, is that number 8?
18.
18. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we're basically calling this from the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island here.
My eyesight's bad and it's worse up here.
Comments do it. Good job. Oh, Ella Madden. Ella Madden trying to save it for the comments. It's
Skipped off her foot and wasn't able to catch up with it before it went out of bounds. Loveland throw-ins. Looks like another Loveland throw-in about 20 yards down the field. So Greg, we're closing in on about 20 minutes into the halfway mark of the first half.
both teams have had a couple of shots, although not anything too severe.
I agree. Nothing earth-shattering at this
Nope.
point. Nobody's really
I mean,
drawn
again-
blood.
Comets have done a good job of only maintaining one corner, which almost ended up in the goal. Here we got a penalty just past midfield on Mason.
Couldn't tell what that was. Maybe handball or push, I can't tell. But looks like a direct kick for Loveland right about the 40-yard line in Mason's half.
Maria Bosher does with the kick.
Puts a nice ball right into the middle, about 12 yards out, headed out by Mason.
Maddie Baird.
Baird, great job collecting that ball, knocks it up. Loveland takes possession, knocks it around the back.
Claire Massey puts it down.
Cleared out by Mason, but regained possession by Loveland in the corner. Little 1v1 there.
Good job.
Defense by Mason. Knock it out. Looks like Nicole
Onweller.
taking it one-on-one. She's about at the 20-yard line. Beats one girl.
She's not going to beat four,
Looks
though.
like she lost possession there. Loveland knocks it back out, but just over the sideline for a Mason throw.
Nicole really not getting any support right there. She's trying to do what she could to hold on to the possession to dump it off, and didn't really get anybody else behind her.
Aaron Hummel with the throw in on the far side, down the line. Oh, looks like a little bit of a bump there. Now it's called. Maddie Baird draws a foul. It's going to be about 25 yards out on the far side. Looks like Nicole's going to take that kick. Two teams are setting up, lining up right around the 18-yard line. Nicole's going to take the kick, crossing it over, in-swinger towards the goal.
Puts her right in the middle.
Over everybody's head, and rolls harmlessly over the end line for a Loveland goal kick.
We have a goal kick for Loveland. Subbing in
Substitutions for
from
Mason.
Mason, number 6, Riley Curl, number 20, Tori Hopkin, and number 12, Janaea Searless.
Emily Guerin with the kick to keep it alive for the Comets, and out of bounds, and it's going to go to Loveland. Subs in for Loveland.
midfield. We'll scramble for the ball. Loveland gains control.
Georgie early with the possession out wide to Lauren Donovan. And
a little bit of a missed touch, and that'll be Mason throwing on the far side.
Weather must be playing a little bit of a factor.
Yeah, the turf gets wet, the ball skips a little funny if you're not, you got to anticipate that as a player. And I think they're still adjusting to that. They're warming up.
Haven't seen it all season. So.
Right. And when you're warming up, it wasn't necessarily rain.
Right.
So different. Both teams have to adjust to that. Ball right at midfield. Mason takes control, knocks it wide.
Ella Madden out to Riley Curl.
Riley's got the ball looking at 101. She's going to little step over move. Gets the ball across. Loveland does a good job of clearing it out.
Loveland's packing it in tight.
Knock it out one.
Oh boy.
A little bit of a mistouch there by Mason. Loveland gains control.
It's number 8, Sophie Kapsusowitz.
I'm glad you tried that and not me.
Sophie K.
Good defense, recovery by Mason, and that knocks it out for a Mason throw in. That looks like Ashley Gilliland getting ready to throw in.
Brooke Hatfield with the ball for Loveland. Dumps it inside.
Double team by Mason.
Lauren Donovan.
Cleared it, but
Lauren's a threat to score from out there. Now it's cleared out.
Ashley Gilliland. Good job one-on-one defense there. But Loveland will keep control and keep it down in Mason's half. Right down in the corner, good turn by Loveland. Cleared out by Mason, but regained by Loveland. Nice cross into the middle.
Nice job. Yep, that's Lauren Donovan again. Mason having a problem here getting it cleared out, and they clear it out.
Yeah, Lauren's definitely camping out right there at the
Yes.
20-25 yard line, and she's getting those balls that are cleared out by Mason, but just not far enough. As we move into this third part of that first half, I'd say Loveland may have a little bit of momentum going their way. They seem to have come to possession a little bit more. And Mason seems to be chasing the ball just a little bit on defense. This will be a free kick.
Maria Bashevhouse.
Loveland.
Getting some instruction from the coaching staff of Loveland here.
Just
The pump fake.
Little pump fake. Puts the ball in low into the middle. Knocked out by Mason, but regained control again by Loveland.
The shot
Long
in.
shot, skipped, and
Bethany Mosier, easy collection there.
Bethany clears it out to the near side. Mason temporarily had control, lost it, and back to Mason.
Scrum for the ball there between Lauren Donovan and Ella Madden.
No
Dump
call.
down to the corner. It's coming in hot and wide.
That'll be a goal kick for Mason.
Goal
Bethany
kick for the Mason Comet.
can line that up and take it. Closing in on about 10 minutes left in the half. Another deep ball by Loveland is going to roll harmlessly over the end line, and another goal kick for Mason and Bethany.
Another
Couple
goal
subs
kick
in
for the
for
Mason
Loveland.
Comet.
In the midfield and defense, so keeping fresh legs out there. The rain still seems to be just a light drizzle out there. That was a great defensive play
Right, it was.
by Liz. Liz Berry stepped in and took that shot away right at the right time.
Bethany's kicks are a little short of the wind's knocking that down a little bit. Amelia Guerin with a cross to the middle. Nobody there. Oh, nice
Good
header.
little touch header up front for Loveland.
Aaron Hummel clears it out and lets Mason reset.
Good job by Aaron, just kind of getting that ball out. Throw in by Loveland. Down in the corner. Aaron steps in and heads that up. Again, right to the feet of Loveland. Seems to be the story of the half so far. Cross in, harmlessly cleared out by Mason.
Riley Curl.
Pushes it forward and out of bounds, and we got
Mason gets a throw, and they're going to get some subs in.
mass substitution. We have Caitlin Heckler going in, Jana Searles, and I missed the other two. Not quick enough. I think Maddie Beard came back in up front. Ashley Gilliland with the throw in right past midfield for Mason. In towards Maddie. Kayla Heckler with a touch right at midfield. Loses the ball, but it bounces out to Shannon. Shannon makes a nice move down.
Well, she's got a shot
Beat
here.
her around the corner.
Nice stop by Loveland's goalkeeper.
Boy, she did a great job bringing that
Eva
in.
Dudek just stuck to her hands
Stuck
right
to
there.
her hands. That's a dangerous ball that Shannon put in. And
Here's a quick replay of it. Shannon with a nice move. Getting the edge.
That's a
nice cross.
great
Mason
cross.
had 3 players right there, too, if she doesn't make that stop.
she bobbles at it all. It's in the back of the net. So great play by her on that save. Looks like
Questionable call from the Mason defender on who that belongs to.
so it'll be a Loveland throw in on the far side. They throw it down in the corner, headed up by Loveland. Little missed touch, shot
That's going to be wide.
high and wide. Another goal kick for Mason.
Mason Comets goal kick.
Get a replay of that. Liz tried to step in, just kind of went off the side of her foot. Good turn by Loveland. The Loveland forward with a good turn and shot there.
Nicole Onweller takes it down. Maddie Baird.
Knocks up to Maddie, who puts
Crosses
it
it.
across.
Nobody home.
Shannon was coming across, but just couldn't get there in time. Loveland gets it out towards midfield on a counterattack. Liz Berry slowing them down there, but they regain control.
Said Jana Searles running back.
Nice tackle there right at midfield by Loveland. It'll be a Mason throw-in. Quick sub by Mason on the right
Here's a
defensive.
replay of that.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. Caitlin Heckler with the throw, headed down. Popped up in the middle of the field, kind of a dangerous ball here.
Nobody's.
Oh, what a defensive play. Loveland still has it in the box. It's still dangerous. Ball crossed again, played out by Mason. Loveland's gaining control again. They're putting a lot of pressure on right now.
And there it's kicked out. That'll give the Comets a chance to breathe here.
Take a deep breath on that one.
Not
Great
little-
defensive play. I
That's
didn't
an
see who
exciting
cleared
play,
it
a
off
goal
the
kick for
line,
Mason.
but
Here's the play again. Looks like Megan Ripson or Tori Hopton was looking for Bethany to take it wide, and there's Megan Ripson there for the save.
Boy,
that's
what a
good.
great defensive play and heads
Yeah.
up play by Megan. Getting there and getting behind the ball. So Mason dodges a bullet there. Hopefully that gets them motivated and we can get on on the other side of the field here. Loveland again on the attack.
And there's the first goal.
Great shot.
Caitlin Andrews over Bethany's head.
That was from 30 yards out, left-footed shot. Almost
So
in the upper goal.
really for the past 3 minutes, Loveland's been smelling the goal. It was a great move.
Pulls it
Came
back.
up with a left kick. Oh,
Just out of the grasp of Bethany. Bethany does a great job getting her hands up there, but pretty hard to defend that
Goal for
shot.
Loveland by number 25,
so
Caitlin
6
Andrews.
minutes to go here. Loveland goes up 1-0 in the first half.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like a Loveland throw right at midfield on the far side. So just after the kickoff, Loveland again starts putting the pressure on.
Just a little bit of a momentum shift here in the last 5 minutes. Really getting
I agree.
Mason back on their heels. They really haven't had anything offensively. Here's another opportunity.
Deep in the corner.
It's Caitlin Andrews again.
Nice left-footed
Bethany Moser
cross.
with the collection.
Another dangerous ball across, but Bethany does collect that up nicely. Plays it out on her feet to Tori. Tori looking to move the ball up.
And out of bounds.
Nice couple little interchange there. That was good. That's what Mason needs to do. But just out of the reach of Maddie Baird. Loveland throw in. Liz brings it down right at midfield, looking to distribute the ball. Knocked out by Loveland. Caitlin Heckler brings it under control. Just past midfield, knocks it into Jana. Bit of a tough pass to handle, and she loses it. Loveland regains control and is on attack again.
So it looks like
A little bit of-
Loveland's game here is definitely
little
not
ambitious.
yeah.
Yeah, a little
But-
ambitious there, but
You know, it looks like they've been told to give it a ride 20, 30 yards out because that's all they've done so far. And I guess it only takes one so far. So
shoot long and shoot often, apparently. And give them credit for putting the ball in the position where they can do that.
it's a great left foot by Caitlin Andrews. So there goes wide. Here's Maddie Baird.
Maddie Baird on the corner looking to cross it, gets the one down on the ground. Just touched out by Loveland. Nice combination there. Ooh. It's like
Mason gets a call right there at the.
that Liz Berry got knocked down from behind. Mason takes a quick touch outside. It goes to Shannon on the far side, looking to take one-on-one. Gets across over.
And it's.
Loveland gets the ball out, but it looks
out of
like a
bounds.
throw-in. Cole Onweiler quickly gets the ball. Throws it in just over Maddie Baird's head. Cleared out by Loveland. Another throw-in by Mason here.
Nicole Onweller and Maddie Baird deciding who's going to take it. Nicole's got opportunity here. Janice Searles.
Mason maintains control. Caitlin Heckler bringing it in from the defensive position. Looking to take a shot, maybe. It dribbles out wide. It was a good effort, good thought. Mason hasn't had a ton of shots on goal, so, at this
I'm
point
good
of
with
the
that,
game.
right.
Give it a try. Looks like the rain has kind of
Goal
started
kick for
again,
Loveland
drizzling down.
after a short stoppage.
It's going to be a Loveland goal kick here after the substitution. Looks like that's Riley Patton coming into the game for the first time.
Sub for Mason, Ella Madden. So 154.
Looks like Cole might be.
Yeah. It was an injury sub, wasn't it?
Looks like an
Yeah,
injury
it
sub.
was.
Yeah, she looks like she's
Clock
either
stoppage.
really windy or winded. It's hard to tell. Loveland takes possession just on this side of, on Mason's side of the field. Try to knock it in the middle. Loveland puts one deep in the corner. Unfortunate touch there by Mason. It'll be a Loveland throw in, which I assume will be a long throw in here.
It's number
1 minute
9,
remaining in the first half.
Sophia Kapsusowicz.
I think all throughout the year for Loveland, this is a huge weapon for them to be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to throw it into the box.
Coming back in.
Well
and
defended
wide.
by Mason there, knocked it out, and goal kick. Be a
Goal kick for Mason.
Got about 30 seconds left in the first half. You know, just thinking about the first half so far, you know, it was kind of even for the most part, and then Loveland had about a
It's
10-minute span.
Good 5-10 minute stretch where
They seem to have got the momentum on their favor and were able to capitalize and get one in the back of the net. Mason plays one up.
10,
Loveland
9,
kicks
8,
it out, trying to waste
7,
the time.
6, 5, 4,
Mason's
3,
frantic with the last
2,
second
1.
attempt to get it.
and that's the half.
It's going to fall short.
At the end of the first
All
half,
right, so
Loveland
1-0.
Tigers 1,
Great shot
Mason
by
Commons
Caitlin
0.
Andrews from 25-30 yards out over Bethany Mosier's head. Great left foot.
Yep.
Switched over, great left foot, puts Loveland on top. Comets haven't really answered with any type of offensive threat at this point. They're going to have to find that here in the second half to even think about getting a goal. So.
Yep. Here's a replay, earlier corner kick, which just dropped right over the crossbar for Mason. And,
There's a throw in that bounced around, had a great shot at it, but couldn't get it to fall.
all right. Yep. So that's the first half, and we will see how it comes out. We got another 40 minutes to play, and we'll catch you on the second half. Kings High School.
All right, welcome back to Kings High School for the second half of this sectional final between Mason High School and Loveland High School. So we've got a 1-0 score on a goal. I didn't have the time marked down. What was it, 10 minutes? 6 minutes? By Caitlin Andrews from Loveland. Great shot from pretty far out. And so now the Comets have the wind at their back, so we'll see if Mason can put it down at the other end, Mark.
Yep. And right away, Loveland gets it up and wins a corner kick. Mason getting into their defensive mode here. The corner kick looks like it's going to be taken by Greg. Can you see that? I
Maria
can't see it.
Bashkowski.
There you go.
Her corner kicking specialist.
So again, Loveland very good at some
Corner kick
plays,
for Loveland.
corners to be specific. So Mason's got to do their job here and clear it out. Played short, knocked it back outside, and great defense there. That was by Shannon. Shannon Krogan with the defensive play. And it'll be a Loveland throw in. Again, a long throw in, so a dangerous weapon for Loveland.
Number 9, Sophia Kapzusowicz.
Throws it in deep. Kaylin Heckler clears out, but that'll be a corner kick for Loveland. So corner kick throw
We
and
have another
corner
corner
kick.
kick for Loveland.
Wind's picking up, blowing papers in our booth here, so conditions are continuing to degrade here at the field.
Getting the rain's back too. So we stepped out here at halftime, and Loveland packs it into the goal box.
Doing a little circle around, great ball into about the 12. Knocked up, headed around the ball, bounces down, and it's cleared by Mason. Good job. Out to midfield. Looks like Loveland will take possession at midfield. Looking to knock it right back in.
Loveland with another scary corner.
Mason gains control, knocks it up through the midfield. Maddie Baird streaming down the near side. Cleared out nicely by Loveland to stop that play.
Here's the second corner kick.
That's just a fantastic
Good
ball
ball.
right into the 12.
Bethany Mosier couldn't get a hand on it and bouncing around. A lot of bodies flying around there. Shannon Krogan now back to live action with the throw-in for the Comets.
Comets now with the wind at their back, so we'll see if they're able to capitalize on that. Kaylin knocked the ball in, but nobody there to receive. Again, Mason takes control, knocks it
Tori Hopkins just wide.
just off of her toe for a goal kick. Loveland.
Goal
One
kick
of the
for
things we
Mason.
talked about at halftime was Comets really need to find some feet on their kicks into the middle. That was a great example right there of a ball fed in, nobody there. They've got to find a way to get some people in the middle to put some pressure on the goalkeeper.
Yep, Mason definitely plays their best soccer when they're knocking the ball around to people's feet and keep maintaining possession. Loveland's a little bit more direct in their play, and they do a lot of scoring off of set plays. So, and at this point in the game, Loveland's done a little bit better in capitalizing in their style of play than Mason has. But again, with the wind at their back, Mason might find it a little bit easier to get the ball forward.
Loveland again maintaining possession. Through ball. Oh, nice defense. Comets able to get
Stayed
away with it,
onside.
but it's coming in.
Loveland keeping pressure on.
Off
the
the
crossbar. Wow. Shannon Krogan picks it up on the far side, dribbling it up.
Shannon Krogan taking it coast to coast here.
Still maintains possession way down in the corner. Makes a nice move.
And the Comets are going to get a corner.
Wins the corner.
Here's the shot by Loveland. Great ball.
Goal kick, Loveland.
That's when you love the crossbar if you're a Mason fan right there.
So that was not a corner. So it's a goal kick. Back to live action. Comets really need to find a way to possess the ball. Just kicking it around.
Loveland throwing on the near side. Bouncing around again.
Amelia Guerin with the
Knocks
ball
it
to
up.
the middle.
Nicole with a long run, putting pressure on.
And cleared out. I think that's Claire Massey for
Mason with a quick throw in. Shannon looking to cross it. Gets it across. Just off the foot of Jana. Cyril's on that one.
We've got another goal kick for Loveland.
I'm going to replay that here.
Nice ball by Shannon.
It
Jana couldn't bring it down.
was kind of a line drive there, so it was a little more difficult to bring down and just off the side of the foot.
Jana Searles with the ball and then clearing it out is Loveland. Now it looks like it's raining a little bit harder because I can't see the far side of the field now.
Fans looking for a call there when the ball goes out of bounds. No call. It'll be a throw in for Mason.
Hey, you can see it on the monitor up here. It's really starting to come down.
Tori Hopton with the throw in on the far side. Knocked down by Mason. Ball in the middle of the field.
Loveland able to take possession. It's 13, Lauren Donovan.
Lauren plays the ball up nicely to Loveland. They got somebody on the outside streaking down the far side. Looking to cross. Gets a great cross in. Oh, that's trouble.
Just high.
Boy, that was a great opportunity by Loveland. I think they'd want that one back. Mason dodged the bullet
After some
there.
exciting
So
play,
that.
goal kick Mason.
A little bit of a deflection, lucky bounce right to the Loveland player, and she just put it up over the crossbar.
Good kick by Bethany.
The rain and the wetness on the turf is definitely starting to take its toll. The ball, I can see the ball skipping now, and players not able to maintain control.
To the penalty with the ball at the 50 here.
So it'll be a Mason free kick just on the Loveland side of the field.
Carly Kiefer with the kick.
Loveland heads it out, clears it out, maintains possession. Looking to switch the field to the near side. Loveland does a nice job to keep possession. Battle on the near side between Caitlin and Loveland.
Number 25, that's Caitlin Andrews.
Caitlin's battling it out. It looks like a throw-in for Loveland. Mason fans are arguing that one.
Megan Robeson with the nice move to get it cleared out. Maintains possession. Here's a shot in to Bethany and Caitlin Andrews.
Bethany collects it easily, throws it out to Tori on the far side. Looking to move the ball up quickly.
Just no offensive rhythm right now at all for Mason.
It's going to be a Loveland throw-in right at midfield. Headed out by Mason, another Loveland throw-in on the far touch. Throwing deep into the Mason corner. Again cleared out by Mason, and another Loveland.
Getting a little wind over there, Mark.
Getting a little windy and closing the window. This will be a long throw into the box by Loveland. Headed up in the air, and it looks like it'll be a corner kick.
Shocking.
Corner kick for Loveland. So another set piece for Loveland.
I don't know. I've sort of lost count here. What are we up to, Mark? Probably
3 or 4 for sure.
I think we're higher than that. We had 3 in the
Corner
first
kick
half,
for Loveland.
and we had 2, so this will be 6.
They play it short. Mason kind of caught on their heels on that one. A good cross in to the far post. Cleared out, deflected by Loveland, and it'll be a goal kick, Mason. Another good opportunity by Loveland there. Here's a replay.
Goal kick, Mason Commons.
Nice cross, wide open there. Mason gets lucky again.
Yep. That touched that chest down to her feet a little bit better, and that would have been in the back of the net.
Mason with some subs here at the 24-minute mark.
So there was a foul called there. I missed that. Be a Loveland free kick. Just on
Maria
Loveland's side of
Bachadas
the
with the
50-yard
kick.
line. Ball played
Line
in
drives
the
it.
middle. Mason looks like they did a good job of winning that. Janice Searles plays it up.
And there's a foul. That's a good opportunity right there for Mason to turn and go, and Loveland gets the foul.
I don't know if that was an on-purpose tactical foul or not, but it definitely stopped the flow of the
Sure
game
did.
there. Yeah, and what do you know, a foul at the 50-yard line, not going to do any harm.
That's right.
I'm not going to say she did it on purpose, but tactically that was a good foul.
Comets with the ball, and there's the clear out by Loveland.
Back on the far side, 50-yard line, it'll be a Mason throw-in.
It's like Ashley Gilliland with the throw here.
Loveland gains control just on their side of the half, looking to knock it around, play it outside to the far touch. Got some space there, taking it up the far sideline. Cutting in, knocking it in the middle, doing a great job of keeping possession here. Loveland is. Mason's backtracking, playing defense. Ball put across, but Bethany grabs it up, and no harm there. Mason looks to start their attack.
Bethany can get a good kick here.
Liz Berry collects the ball about midfield, knocks it back, up through the middle.
Through the middle.
Addie Berry chases it down, but harmlessly goes to the Loveland goalkeeper,
Eva Dudek.
She's looking to punt the ball out. It's a pretty decent punt over past midfield. Knocked out of bounds by Mason, and it'll be a Loveland throw on the near side.
A Loveland sub. So we've got 26 minutes. Again, Mason with no offensive flow. They've got to find something here soon. Loveland just keeps doing what they're doing.
Subbing in for Loveland, number 23, Caroline
They
Florio.
are, and Mason,
Maddie Baird with the ball to the middle.
it's a good thought trying to get it through ball to the far side. Loveland does a good job.
Claire Massey with the clear.
Falls to the feet of Loveland as they take it across midfield. Caitlin Andrews loses it outside. There's a throw in for Mason. And another throw in for Mason. That's Erin Hummel at the near side here, throwing it in.
That one slipped right through the hands.
So again, the weather and the starting to play a factor in the game for sure. Loveland puts the ball on deep into Mason territory, knocked back to Bethany, clears it out one touch.
Lauren Donovan, number 13.
Plays a nice ball into the middle. Another long shot deflected. Bethany does a great job making sure she stays in front of that one. Those are dangerous balls. You're shooting them from that far out with the turf being wet. You just never know what's going to go on in deflection just makes it even harder. That one skips off ahead of the Loveland player all the way back to the keeper. We got Eva setting up to have another punt. Puts it out a little past midfield. Aaron Hummel with the header. Mason knocks it out of bounds on the near touch. It'll be a Loveland throw-in. A little back and forth, Loveland Mason in the midfield. Loveland gains control, has taken down the far touch.
Well, that's snuck through there, and Mason's going to get a good opportunity.
Mason does a good job recovering. We're on the counterattack here. Is that Nicole?
I believe so.
Nicole knocks it up to Maddie. Maddie looks to take it to the corner, knocked out by Loveland. It'll be a Mason throw-in.
It's really coming down now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a steady. It's a steady
And
down.
I say that from the booth up here. It looks like it's really coming down out there.
And they wonder why we volunteered so quickly to be the announcers.
Pay for your hair. Get this stuff.
This is true. Long throw into Mason into the box, cleared out by Loveland. Bouncing. Loveland looks
Janice Searles.
Mason
Leah
regains.
Shaw. Aaron Hummel. Maddie Baird. Maddie tries to find the cross, but
Just a
too
little,
far.
Just a little long, but
Catch that wind.
that combination was good. Back
Goal
to
kick
Mason's
for Loveland.
basic, passing the ball around. They need to do a lot more of that in the next 20 minutes to get an opportunity to shoot on goal. Again, even with the win with them, they haven't had a great opportunity on goal yet, so they have not figured out the key of Loveland's defense. Loveland throwing on the far side. Nice turn
Nice
by
move.
Loveland and across through the middle. Dangerous ball. Who was that, Greg?
I
Clear
can
that.
tell.
It's Carly or Megan.
Leah. I'm not
Or
clear
Leah,
on that.
yeah, Leah.
I think Leah's in.
She does have the bright green.
Right.
shoes. Looks like that ball's going to drop out of bounds, and it'll be a Loveland throw just on the Mason side of the field. The 50-yard line. Aaron Hummel with the ball, looking to pass it forward. Loveland disrupts that
Massey with
pass.
the clear. Nice
Nice
header.
flick on. Up to Shannon Krogan, looking to take one-on-one. Ball bouncing around. She wins the throw-in. Looking to move quickly here. Did a quick dry of the hands on her pants there. Not sure how much that's going to help her at this stage of the game.
Ashley Gilliland with the throw. The head flick.
Nice
It's
flick
bouncing
on.
around. Well, they're going to get a foul. So this will be probably Mason's first and best chance to score at this point.
Did he call a foul or just an injury?
Oh, she took a header.
She got hit right in the nose on the head.
So number 3, Ella James.
That never feels good. Hopefully that was just a glance and she's okay.
So it looks like Mason has the.
The
Now
rookie
he's
was
walking away now.
pointing towards Loveland.
Oh, they called the foul on Mason.
So I'm not sure they called a foul or anything. I think it was an injury timeout. And I believe in high school we need to call down to Pete on this one. But I think in high school, if a team has possession, they get an indirect kick on an injury. Don't know that for sure. So Coach Annie Shure of Mason wants an explanation of the call. The center ref coming over. They're having a little conference just on the Loveland side of the 50-yard line. Looks like whatever he told him he was okay with. And,
I don't know about that.
we're going to get back to play here.
He did give him a pat on the shoulder, so.
Got about 15 minutes left in the second half. Mason's
Actually,
really good.
looks like the clock here is wrong. We've got 19:46 on the clock.
All right.
The screen clock. There we go. Scoreboard shows 19:37.
So the scoreboard is working, which it wasn't in the first half. So we're not sure which
Shannon
clock should be.
Krogan here creeping down the corner. It's the
Knocks
ball in
it
the
to the
middle.
middle.
Jana Searles back to
Back to-
Krogan. She
Makes
turns.
a nice turn. Ball bouncing around still. Another attempted cross for Mason.
Good
Cleared out.
Really good defense right there by Loveland.
Mason again gains control. Looking to play it, switching fields to the far side. Great ball.
Leah Shaw with a cross to switch fields, out of bounds. Mason's going to get the throw.
Mason with a throw on the far side. I'm guessing that's Ashley getting ready to take that in. She's got a decent throw. Get it into the box here. See what happens. Ball knocked out, cleared out by Loveland. And out of bounds, it'll be a Mason throw. Ashley Gilliland with the throw on the far side. Got some subs coming in. Number 9.
Amelia Guerin and number 9.
Subbing in from Mason, number 9, Elizabeth Berry, and number 20, Tori Hopkins.
Thrown into the middle, knocked it. Nobody could get to the end of that. Loveland clears it out for another Mason throw. Ashley Gilliland getting her workout over there.
Who's
Ball
that?
knocked down right at the 18. Good shot. Deflected off of Loveland. Put back into the box. Juggled by the goalie. It's bouncing around. Nobody can get it.
Cleared out.
Cleared out by Loveland. Wow, for a corner kick.
That was Mason's best shot right there.
Corner
Let's see a
kick,
replay
Mason.
on that. Ball coming in. Keeper couldn't hang on to it. Mason all over the keeper. Maddie Bear tried to back.
Great
Put it
defensive
in,
play
yeah.
by number 9 there.
And number 11 too.
Number 9, Sophia. Number 11,
Not sure who number
Maria Bashardas.
Bastardos.
Bastardas? Thank you, Greg.
17. Yeah, you know what? That was her. Comets with their best shot, so let's see if they can continue to put some pressure on here. Ball back
Oh,
inside.
Maddie trying to turn. Maddie Bear trying to turn there. Loveland plays good defense. Loveland knocks the ball forward. Mason heads it up. Battle at 50-yard line. Bounces out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Loveland throw in on the near side. Got about 4 subs coming in for Loveland here. Get some fresh legs in. about 16, 20 left in the half. Loveland taking their time getting off the field. Mason gains
Shannon
control,
Krogan.
knocks it into the middle. Looks like Riley's having a
Oh, got a foul.
foul
So
on Loveland.
Comets are going to get a kick here about 30 yards out.
So with the wind, with the rain, maybe putting something on frame would be a good idea here. You never know what's going to happen when the ball gets to the keeper's hands.
So this is Matty Baird.
Eva had a little bit of trouble on the last ball that was put in, and again, that's the rain and the wet and the slippery. She's a great keeper. This one's put far side, headed down, out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for them.
Goal kick, Loveland.
Janice Searles runs up to the midline trying to get in on that, but have to wait till the next possession to get in. Loveland knocks it up and headed out by Mason. It'll be a Loveland throwing on the far side. Again, Loveland taking their time. They're in no hurry with a 1-0 lead here in the second half.
Comets need to take possession of the ball here.
Can't
They had,
afford
they had a nice run here for 3 or 4 minutes.
Put in
Down
for
at-
Mason,
down
number
at,
10, Jessica Thomas.
Loveland's end. They need to maintain that.
Yep, I agree. They can't just be content clearing the ball out from the back. They got to look to find some people and build up a counterattack here if they want to get a chance on goal again. Loveland knocks it out. Looks like maybe deflected.
Must have been. So Loveland gets the throw here. 13 minutes, 18 seconds left. With a sub.
Another sub for Loveland. I think this will be
We're going to
happening.
see a steady diet of subs over the next 13 minutes.
So another long throw in, another weapon by Loveland here, throwing it into the box. Looks like it was flicked on by Loveland and out of bounds. It'll be a
Goal
Mason
kick, Mason.
kick. Bethany Mosier lining up to kick now. Knocks it short out to
Ashley going.
ball knocked around. It looks like it'll be Mason throw in on the far touch. For a ball person over there. Ball goes out of bounds. Mason throwing on the far side. Up to Matty Baird. Takes a touch, gets cleared out by Loveland. Mason collects in the back. Aaron Hummel looking to pass forward.
And he got the foul on the trip.
We're going to stop the clock here. Looks like this might be the first booking of the night. not sure that was card worthy unless she said something on the way back.
It's number 10.
Not sure why she's arguing.
It's Claire Massey.
But they settle that. The ref's resetting. Mason has the ball just over the 40-yard line in Loveland territory, looking to play the ball in deep.
Carly Kiefer with the kick. Nope. Backing it up.
So again, with the wind and rain, let's get this one on frame.
It's a ball in the middle and nobody there.
Throws harmlessly through the defense.
Goal kick awarded to Loveland.
Some more subs on Loveland's side as he continues to milk the clock. Coming down to just under 11 minutes left in the game. Give a shout out to the Mason student section doing a great job.
Trying to bring some life back into this.
Yep. Being lively out there in the rain and the cold now. A little back and forth. Mason clears it up the field. Maddie Baird giving chase. Loveland's going to gain control, knock it up.
Comets will get the throw. Ashley Gilliland had a steady diet of throws this evening. It was a shot in, shot wide.
That'll be a goal kick for Loveland.
Goal kick for the Loveland Tigers.
Loveland content on taking their time, setting up, taking time, kicking the ball. Can't blame them. Mason would be doing the same thing if they were up 1-0.
Mason gets possession again.
Aaron Hummel look to take the throw on the near side. See if we can't mount an attack here.
Oh, got a foul over the top. So Mason's going to get a kick here.
Another good opportunity for Mason just outside the 18 on the near side of the field.
This is Maddie Baird looking back for instructions.
Looks like she's going to swing it in with her left foot, I guess. Puts a nice ball in the middle, deflected down.
Nice job by the keeper just to get it out of there.
Yep.
In a crowd.
Loveland clears it out. That's going to run pretty far down the field. Mason gives chase, puts it up. Back and forth right at midfield. Both teams trying to fight for possession.
Maddie kicks
Flicked
it
on
wide,
Maddie.
so here's a good opportunity for Mason.
Looking the cross, an unlucky cross that went behind the goal.
I'm not sure who was that on the wing.
After the shot, goal kick for Loveland.
Comes in.
So a potentially dangerous situation there for Mason. A scoring opportunity, I should say, and unfortunate, just a miss hit on the cross. And it kind of goes harmlessly over the inline. Loveland has a throw in on the far side. At some point, I think Mason's going to just have to start pushing forward, putting more pressure up front. Whether you win or lose 1-0 or 2-0 at this point,
Right.
It doesn't matter. So they need a goal, and they need it in the next 7 minutes.
Claire Massey clearing it out. Comets with the throw.
just slipped under the foot of Leah.
Ball's loose, chased and out, and it's going to be a level and throw. Another throw for Loveland. Good big kick. Here's an opportunity, but the keeper's right there.
Cleared out by Loveland. Keeper up to midfield. Headed on by Loveland. Collected up by Mason. 50-50 ball. Ricocheting around.
It's Caitlin Andrews, who has the goal winner at this point for Loveland. And I think she's going to...
That one earns a yellow
This
card.
one's going to earn it.
That was a frustration foul. She lost the ball. She went down, tried to slide tackle from behind. Not necessary as far as I'm concerned. She earned a yellow and has to walk off the field. There'll be a kick right at midfield for Mason.
Probably doing a great job of walking the ball up. About 10 yards.
That was nice.
She can move it up a little bit. No, that's a side gesture.
He's keeping an eye on it. Getting ready to start play again. Clock stopped right at 5 minutes, 40 seconds. I think Mason at this point has to put full force forward.
The kick by Carly.
Headed up
That's a
into the
loose up
box,
in the
kind of
box.
dangerous. Maddie with the ball, deflected. Still in the box. Loveland does a good
Loveland
job
able to
of
clear it out.
grabbing the ball and clearing it out. Back to midfield, Mason collects. Looking to knock it back in. That's
Nice.
Nicole.
Yep, nice steal from Loveland right there.
Loveland knocking it back in the corner again. They're looking to just stay back, protect that 1-goal lead. Maddie Bear fighting for it. No call.
No call.
Fans are going crazy. Loveland regains possession, knocks it up to the side. Mason has to put it out on the far side for a Loveland to throw in.
And here comes another sub. Oh, we got a time in play. Oh, he's going to stop the clock for the sub.
So the ref on top of the Loveland strategy of wasting time. Don't see that a lot in high school soccer. Usually just let it play. Closing in on 4.5, or just under 4.5 minutes to play. Again, Loveland trying to be sneaky and delay the game. The ref is right on top of it.
Ball sneaks through to Mason defender. Mason just checking though, not really maintaining, trying to just get it down the field. And looks like the throw didn't enter the field, so Mason's going to get the throw.
If it never entered, it would be a Loveland.
I think it may have come in. And
Must have come in and gone back
Yeah.
out. Ashley Gilliland with the throw. Ball bouncing right at midfield. Jana Searles off the top of her head. Loveland again content just clearing the ball out. Keeping
just going to take it down to the corner and sit on it here. And there's a throw for Loveland. So see if the Comets can do something that Loveland did to them last year in the tournament. With about 2 minutes to go, Loveland put a shot in on Mason to tie the score to take it into overtime. We're getting down to about that point now where the Comets are really going to have to put some more offense towards this. And like you said, 2-0 defeat isn't any worse than a 1-0 defeat.
At this point, yeah, I mean, you have to score in regulation to put this into overtime to have any chance. And so push everybody forward.
There's nobody up for Mason right now, and you have, what, 7 back for Loveland.
Yeah, hard to score when you're playing 3 against 8 or 9. About 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Mason's trying to get out to a final attack or a couple attacks here. Again, Loveland wins the ball and is happy to just put the ball back into Mason's territory. Bethany steps out of the goal, clears it out, bounces over. This might be a dangerous ball here.
It's a throw.
Cleared out for a throw for Mason, trying to be quick on it.
1:51 remaining.
Tori Hopton throws it into the box, skipped in, cleared out by Loveland.
Leah Shaw knocks it down.
Puts the ball. Whoa, that was a pretty good attempt.
Good shot.
Goal kick,
Yeah,
Loveland.
that was on frame. That could have been dangerous. Goal kick for Loveland. Again, content taking their time. A low one, knocked back in by Mason.
Maddie Barrett trying to keep it in, and it's cleared out by Loveland.
That'll be a Mason throw. Ashley Gilliland trying to get this one into the box. Ball knocked up in
1
the
minute
air.
remaining in the match.
Cleared out by Loveland. Janice Sherrills collects. Makes a nice move, but can't take on 3 players. She was able to beat 2. Frantic play here. Loveland just
Cleared
trying
out
to
by
clear
Loveland.
it out.
Bethany Mosier going to pop this one.
About 30 seconds left in the game. This might be the last good chance. Maddie Barrett on the run. Cleared out by Loveland. Shannon collects the ball in the corner. Makes a move, gets it across. Collected up by Loveland, cleared out. 20 seconds left. Leah Shaw with the touch, and that might do it right there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Bethany
4,
puts it out, but I think
3,
it's going to fall short.
2,
That's it.
1.
Loveland will be the
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Loveland Tigers 1, Mason
Tell you what,
Comets 0.
Great game.
Thank
It's
you
exactly
to
what
both
we
teams,
expected.
and congratulations on
Loveland,
great
great
season.
job.
Have a safe evening
Getting
and
sneaky
good night.
1 goal in and really keeping the Comets from the Loveland defense did a great job. I mean, Mason couldn't get any shots, any clean shots, and Loveland was able to sneak 1 through. Both keepers weren't necessarily too tested.
I agree. There wasn't a ton of great shots on goal. The one great shot went in. And, again, credit to Loveland. I think they took Mason out of their game and were able to sit on that 1-0 lead.
Right.
And that's it. Right there was a replay of the goal winner right there. And, again, great shot.
All right, so once again, Loveland advances as a turnaround from last year. Loveland advances, and Mason goes home and rebuilds from this one next year. So, Mark, it's been a pleasure. We want to thank ICRC TV for coming out and filming this. Great Ohio High School